Attorney Panelo, the NBI is recommending filing for grave threats and inciting for sedition for VP Sara. What's your take on this?
Well, according to the NBI director, he and 6 other lawyers of the NBI studied the case, and they concluded that there is a case for grave threats and inciting to sedition. My comment, my reaction is, playfully, they should go back to law school. Because by just looking at the statement of VP Inday Sara, you will immediately conclude that there is no grave threats, nor is there inciting to sedition. But first, the background. Where did this come from? This is a statement coming from Inday Sara. This came from after a series of events, dreadful events, that humiliated her, embarrassed her, picture her as an unfit public official, and then the announcement of an intended filing of an impeachment complaint against her, and then calling her staff to a congressional inquiry on the confidential funds, and thereafter a series of assaults against her integrity were thrown at her by members of Congress, by her political detractors. And that statement was made because there was a forcible and illegal attempt to transfer her chief of staff, Laika Lopez, from the detention center in the House of Representatives, where she was serving a contempt order given her despite the fact that she truthfully and respectfully responded to questions asked of her by the members of the Quadcom. She intervened, Inday Sara intervened in the illegal transfer, and that merited her charges for disobedience to lawful authority and what else, assault and many other charges. But that was dismissed by the Quezon City Fiscal's Office. Now, what exactly was the statement of Inday Sara? She said, when the reporter was asking her, "Ma'am, how are you securing your life? Kumusta ang security nyo?" Sabi niya naman, "Huwag kayong mag-alala sapagkat may kinausap na akong tao. At sinabi ko sa kanya na pag ako pinatay, mo si Bongbong Marcos, si Liza Araneta, and si Martin Romualdez." O tingnan nyo paano mo ngayon masasabing grave threats? Ano ba ang grave threats? Grave threats is when a person threaten another with the infliction of a crime against the life, the property, and honor of that person. Pinagbantaan ang kanyang buhay, ang kanyang ari-arian, o ang kanyang karangalan. O ay nasaan yung pagbabanta ron? Hindi pagbabanta ang ginawa niya. What happened? It was a revelation. Ito po ay pagbubulgar sa publiko ng planong pagpapatay sa kanya. At sinasabi niya sa publiko na pag ako ito po ang tutugisin nyo sapagkat ito ang mga pinaghihinalaan kong utak ng pag-akin sa pagdating ng panahon. Parang yung pagdating ng panahon. Alam nyo, dinadaan ko lang kanta, natatawa ako dito sa mga NBI. Nagre-react naman sila. Pinapaano ko lang kayo, pinapakwilaan ko. Anyway, bakit walang grave threats? Maliban pa sa ito wala naman talagang siyang sinabing, "Pap ko kayo." At sinabi niya, pag ako ito, mo yung mga yan, yung mga binanggit niyang pangalan. Pag pinatay siya, madali sabi, conditional. Kung meron mang pagbabantang tinatawag, mangyayari yung kung na siya, o kung may pagbabanta, sino ididimanda mo? Paano mo ididimanda patay? Kaya wala akong grave threats. Ang maaaring mag-apply, ito, tuturuan ko kayo mga, mawalang galang na sa inyo tuturuan ko kayo. Ano ang pwedeng mag-apply doon sa sinabi? Pwede itong pumasok sa Article 8 ng Revised Penal Code. Kasi sinasabi doon, tungkol sa isang conspiracy at isang proposal. Sabi niya, ang conspiracy daw is when 2 or more persons agree to commit a crime and do it. And a proposal naman daw is when somebody proposes to another person the commission of a crime. Yun ay conspiracy and proposal to commit a crime. Ang tanong, yun ba ay krimen? Ang sabi nyo sa Article 8, ang krimen sa isang conspiracy and proposal to commit a crime, mangyayari lamang kung merong batas na nagbibigay ng kaparusahan sa ginawang conspiracy and proposal to commit a crime. Sa ilalim mo ng revised penal code, apat lang ang pwedeng yung conspiracy and proposal to commit a crime. Treason, sedition, rebellion, and kudita. Yung mga military. Kasi yun may mga penalty. Madali sabi, yun lamang ang conspiracy and proposal to commit a crime na pwede mong sampahan. Yung apat lang ngayon. Pero kung conspiracy and proposal to commit or conspiracy and proposal to commit conspiracy and proposal to commit hindi yung crime yun. Bakit? Alam niyo ba kung bakit? Kasi sa ilalim ng criminal law, kailangan yung iniisip mong masama, kailangan magbigay ka ng hakbang, gumawa ka ng hakbang tungo sa pagsasagawa mo ng krimen na nasa isip mo, sapagkat ang batas hindi yung paparusahan yung iniisip mo lamang. It will not punish an idea no matter how vicious it is, no matter how criminal. Pero nyo, iisipin nyo, papatayin ko nga ito. Papatayin ko siya. Sa isip nyo lang yun. I-rape ko ito. Pero kung di mo naman ginagawa, papakait ka naman paparusahan. Sa isip mo lang. That's part of freedom of speech. No matter how bad. Kasama yun. Dahil wala ka naman ginawa. In other words, you have to commit an overt act or acts pursuant to the conspiracy and proposal to commit that crime. Dahil kung mungkahi lamang at sa buwatan lang na nagkakasundo kayo, may gagawin kayong pagpatay, may gagawin kayong pagnakaw, hindi krimen pa yun, wala pa. Kaya sabi ng Article 8, no penalty, no crime. Ang penalty lang na ibinibigay doon sa apat na krimen na binanggit ko sa inyo, sedition, treason, rebellion, kudita. Pag ikaw ay nagbalak at sumang-ayon at nagkasundo kayo, nagagawa kayo ng pagtataksil sa inyong bansa, pag-aalsa laman sa bayan, rebellion or sedition, kasama na yung kudita, krimen yan, kasi may penalty. Pero yung iba, walang penalty, kasi nga, hindi ganun tinitingnan ng revised penal code ang kaseryosohan. Ngayon, sasabihin nyo, hindi, inciting to sedition, hindi rin pa pwede. Hindi nga grave threats Meron bang sinabi si Inday Sara na labanan niyo ang gobyerno, huwag kayong sumunod sa mga utos ng batas. Kailangan guluhin natin ang bansang ito. Wala naman nung ganun She did not incite people to perform acts of sedition. Walang ganun. So how can there be inciting to sedition? Sagot naman daw sa akin director ng NBI, mag-sit na lang kami ni Attorney Sal sa first year law student. Ibig mo sabihin, director, inaamin mo na wala kang alam, kaya kailangan ka mag-sit-in. Buto pa, imbitahan na lang kita na mag-sit-in sa special law class na gagawin ko to create, to lecture on grave threats and inciting to sedition. Thank you.